Once I understood that every single other person is judging me, my entire social life changed forever. And this is completely contradictory to every piece of advice that every other guru gives you. Maybe you've heard it. Maybe you went on a video trying to improve your confidence, trying to get rid of your social anxiety. Maybe you've asked somebody else who you know in real life for some advice, and they all give the same damn advice. No one is judging you, they're just focusing on themselves, King. And it's so annoying because they all give the same advice, and every time I would listen to it, I would try and ingrain it. I would try to keep this advice in my heart, and every time I would go outside, I would still feel this burden of anxiety just weighing me down, making me fear judgment of other people, making me scared to talk to people and be this confident person who I always wanted to be. Now, I want you to kind of imagine this hypothetical. Let's say there's some naked guy, completely butt naked, with his privates out, walking around a huge city. Do you think no one is judging him at all? Do you think absolutely no one is judging this guy? Or do you think people are like, what the hell? Get out of here. Someone arrest him. Why is there someone who's naked in the city? That's disgusting. I don't want people to see that. I don't want my children to see that. Get him out of here. Obviously, people are judging him, right? Obviously, he's butt naked in a city committing a felony. Why wouldn't people judge him? The things you do have consequences, and people will judge you for them, undoubtedly. Anyone who says that you aren't getting judged is lying. But once I finally understood this, once I understood that people are judging me, and I figured out how to use it to my advantage, my social anxiety got eradicated. I got rid of it finally, and I became confident. I started making friends who I respect. I started being able to talk to anyone, and I finally achieved my goal. And if you want the same results as me, pay attention to this video, put it on full screen. We want no distractions. This advice will change your life. And I'm going to tell you a short story. It's going to sound unrelated. You're going to look at it and you're going to think, why is he talking about this? Just pay attention. I'm telling you, if you just listen to the story at the end, it's all going to link back to what we were talking about, and it's going to be crazy to you. It's going to be astonishing. So just pay attention. A few days ago, I was trying to get back home using a train, and the train was completely full to the brim. You know how there are workers there? They were telling me, no, you can't go on the train, it's full, there's no space for you, just wait for the next one. So I waited 30 minutes, and I assumed, okay, well, our train stations have platforms, right? This train was on this platform last time. How about I go to the platform again? That's where the train will be. So I go to that platform again, I go into the train, and it is completely empty. I'm confused, why is it empty? Was that train really the one that was full and now all of the people are gone? So am I the only one in the train now? There's one other guy. So I go up to him and I ask him, excuse me, is this going to my location that I'm going to? And he's like, oh, no, this is going to a completely different place. No. So of course I head out of the train, and I missed the train I actually had to go on, because it turns out it went to a different platform. Again, this sounds unrelated, but the point here is, had I not asked that guy, I could have been stranded in some unknown location that I have no idea where it is, and it's late at night and I didn't know how to get back home. Fortunately, that didn't happen, but it could have. And I missed my train because of it, so I had to wait in total 1 hour to get back home. Do you understand how this happened? It's because of my assumption. I assumed that because the train came to this platform at one point, it's going to happen again. But no one told me that that would be the case. No one warned me ahead of time. No evidence pointed me towards that direction. So who am I? Who am I to assume that the train that I'm going on would arrive at that platform again? I don't know how the railway system works. I don't know how the train route works. I don't know how all of this works. So how can I just assume, with no other evidence, just by myself, with my common sense, that, oh, the train went there last time, so it's going to be then the next time as well? If I had just taken a second to look at the platform on the board that the train was going to head to, I would have been able to get home quicker, safe and sound. You do the same thing with people. You assume, you have these preconceived notions about how they think and how they act, despite not actually having the evidence to back that up. And assumption is the worst possible thing. We saw how assumption could have completely ruined my day. I may have been stranded in an unknown location. You are assuming the thoughts and beliefs of these people. You have no idea who they are or what they stand for. So of course it's going to almost always end negatively because this isn't proved on any evidence. And this is when I started to understand, oh, sure, people are judging you. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, how can I know that they are all judging me negatively? Right? People are always thinking of you. If you go out and someone sees you, they're thinking of you a little bit. Oh, that guy had a weird face. I don't know why he looked at me that way. Even short thoughts like that. But you need to understand that you can't know if they're thinking negative of you or positive because you can't read their mind. You aren't God. So you need to actually talk to them to understand how they think. So then I started trying to do something. I started trying to talk to the people who I thought were judging me. I mustered up the courage. It was difficult, but I went up and I spoke to them, and they were actually quite nice and receptive to me. It turned out this entire idea of them thinking negative of me was completely just made up in my head. They were judging me, sure, but they thought positive of me. Oh, that guy has quite a big bicep. That's quite interesting. Oh, why does he do that way? I'm kind of curious. It's curiosity, it's intrigue, it's wonder. It's not negative. They aren't insulting you in their mind. And you'll find if you talk to most people, they actually have a positive impression of you. But you wouldn't know that because you don't talk to these people. You just assume their thoughts for them, which is quite rude. They have their own thoughts. You can't just decide that for them. So you need to start getting evidence. Because when you have evidence, when you talk to people and you realize, oh, these people are actually thinking positive things of me, not negative things. He was looking at me that way because I was smiling and he thought, wow, that's a really positive guy. He wasn't thinking, wow, that's such a loser. Do you understand how if you just change your mind when you go up to someone, imagine you go up to someone and instead of thinking they are probably judging me, they'll probably think I look ugly. You think they're probably judging me. They probably think that I'm a very happy person. They probably think that I'm a nice person. You start having these positive assumptions. And then when you talk to them, and when they do end up being positive and liking you, it gives up being this evidence. Oh, people are judging me, but positively. People do like me. People do want to talk to me and know a bit more about me. Instead of, oh, everyone hates me. I just changed my mindset about what I assume people to be like. And it immediately made me more confident. Because the thing is, with people like us, we can't just assume or imagine that no one is judging us. Because it's just not possible. It's just how we were made. But it's actually to your advantage. Because if you can control this, you can kind of picture that the entire world is looking at you positively. Instead of thinking, oh, that guy probably thinks I'm weird or something. You think that guy probably is jealous of me, probably really wants to make friends with me because of how cool I am. Because either way, you're still going to think he's thinking of you, but now you've already changed it to a positive thought. And now next time you go up and talk to him, guess what? It's going to prove itself because most people aren't like what you assume them to be. Most people are just nice people who want to live their lives. Hope this video helped. Take this advice and see your social life change in real time. Check out the top link in the description if you want to get to level 2 of socializing even faster, where you can talk to any man at any time, no matter what. You can finally start making friends. You can improve your self-esteem, your confidence. You can get over social anxiety, and you can finally join a community of men who are like-minded, who also want to improve their social skills. You can meet up with them and literally just get social together, make a friend in this community who is exactly like you with your beliefs. Imagine how beneficial that would be for your growth. Check that out, and I'll see you in there. Remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye-bye.